In 1984, NBA players were asked one question: who was the best player alive? The answer was not Michael Jordan, it was not Larry Bird, it was a man most fans today have never heard of. His name was Bernard King.
Bernard King was money.
Bernard pulls the trigger. Back-to-back 50-point games for Bernard King. 60 points for Bernard King.
For 6 years, Bernard King moved between 3 different teams. He could score better than almost anyone, but off the court, he was in trouble. He was arrested more than once for drunk driving and drug possession. By 1982, people were not sure he would ever turn his life around, but the New York Knicks gave him one more chance.
Wow, this is amazing. The Hall of Fame.
This was exactly what King wanted: a strong team and his hometown. The Knicks had missed the playoffs 3 times in 4 years. With King leading the offense, they won more games right away, and they even made it to the second round of the playoffs. But that was only the beginning. Nobody expected what happened next. In the middle of the season, King scored 50 points in one game against the Spurs. The very next night, he scored 50 points again against the Mavericks.
Back-to-back 50-point games for Bernard King.
Back-to-back 50 points game. No one had done that since 1967. King later said that was when he knew he was the best player in the league.
I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better. On Perline. I made it.
Not out of ego, just pure confidence in his own skill. In the playoffs, King faced Detroit Pistons. He averaged over 40 points a game and shot better than 60% from the field. In one game, he scored 23 points in a row, a mark that's still a playoff record today. And he did all this while sick with the flu and playing with an injured finger. Next, King faced the Boston Celtics. Before the series even started, a Celtics player told the media that King would never score 40 points on him. King read those words in the newspaper, and his response was simple. He refused to shake the player's hand before game 1. Then he went out and proved his point. He scored 43 points in game 4 and 44 points in game 6. 240 points game against the team that would go on to win the championship. The Knicks eventually lost the series in game 7. Boston was the better team that night. But a few weeks later, something incredible happened. NBA players were asked to vote for the best player in the world.
The great scorer, great all-around player of the New York Knicks.
It was not Larry Bird. It was not a young Michael Jordan. The players chose Bernard King, not the media, not the fans, but his fellow players, the people who had to guard him every single night. The next season, King kept getting better. He won the scoring title, even scored 60 points on Christmas Day. But then, his knee gave out. Injury after injury took away the rest of his prime. We never got to see how great he could have become, but for one season, the man who played against him already knew the answer.
But that was some years where Bernard King was flat out fantastic. I mean, flat out fantastic.